Good morning, J Booth. Bodine, how are you doing? Get this guy out of the way. Oh, I've got to get workers going. You're working here. We got our lavender, or our flax going in. Good enough. Yeah, I don't care if I'm overlapping. You are done on this field. Let's get you out of the field. Doing okay, besides you did something stupid earlier. Oh no. It's never a good thing to say. Let's go this way. We'll park you over here for right now. Ah! Brookie coming in with the kitty treats, and all the kitties just left, too. It's okay, I think they'll be back. What's this noise? What's this noise? Huh, handsome? There you go. You want some kissing? Okay, Darius, come here. You best not get my new mouse pad dirty. Hey, handsome. You want some kissing? You want some, buddy? Here you go, sweet. A couple more for you. I don't know where Drake is. Normally he's here for the kitty treats. Morning, not so grumpy. Nothing bad. Look, next time you're in Discord, CC help. I just Hey. Right here. Yeah. Right here, buddy. Darius can beat you to it. Right here, Kristen. Right in front of your face. Store delivery mod. Your CC folder. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Are you actually going to eat any of those, Kristen, or you're just going to sit there and leave them? Da, da, da. Oh, nice. Yeah, somehow it got set to the river instead of Kristen. Hey, right here. No? Hi, Drake. Welcome in. You're a little late to the party. Yeah. Somehow your store got set to delivering there instead of... Well, what ended up happening, Brookie, is somehow his store delivery got set to the river. And he didn't realize it. So it was dropping everything in the water the minute he bought it. It's one thing if you know it's there. It's a different thing entirely if you didn't realize it's there and suddenly everything's in the water. You know, that becomes a different story. Alright, we'll get him rolling on that. Get a guy over there going. Seating over there. We're good to go over here. Our animals are all set. Let's grab another bucket of wood chips for that. Another episode of Can't Sleep Farming. Well, I woke up about 3 a.m. Went and did my, showered and all that stuff, and then sat there going, now what do I do? Dubbing around a little bit. Oh, by the way, Donut Shop is updated today. Link should be fine from yesterday. So exclamation donuts if you want the link for the new one. Big thanks to Green Thumb Farmer. He fixed the doors. I don't know what was up with them, but probably something I did with the build system, but get to see tomorrow when you're off work. Nice there, not so grumpy. Yeah. Came out really, really good. Green Thumb did an amazing job with the building. I'm just sad I couldn't put more decorations in it. But, how shall we put it? The decorations were getting to a point where I didn't want to risk any more being in there. If that makes sense? The building is pretty high poly. It's probably one of the highest poly buildings on the map at this point. So I stopped decorating. Should be talking. The one that's been up all day yesterday and up all night. Yeah. Why would I get going on the police station, CJ? Reliant Robin already made one. Go to Reliant Robin's Trello page, and he has already made a police station, and is currently working on a hospital as well. So, why should I do one as well? Nah. His is way better than anything I'd come up with. And farm office, he should be good to go. He should make it. Probably do a weird funny loop, but whatever. Well, the delivery mod does let's send you to main farm office as well. I will leave maintenance and trailer here for now, because we will be back. I just have a short-term project I need that at the main farm for. Speaking of which, let's go back to the main farm. You need to go to Center Farm. You are gonna go probably just put this thing away. It wasn't really used much. I do want to make an adjustment to this silo. Sort of. Yeah, no, it's store delivery is fine, just as long as you know where you have it set to. And in this case, I think Viking Viking incorrectly assumed it doesn't work. It does, as long as you know, like I said, where it's set to. All right, let's go get some. You can only spawn 3. Yeah, that's just because of its spawn area, right? It doesn't have as big of a spawn area as Dave's store does. For example, I'm gonna have to go buy lime at this rate. Well, it depends on the size of the equipment too, Brookie. It wouldn't be an XML change so much as it would be i3D and XML. Because you'd have to move the spawn nodes in the i3D. I played it once. I wasn't super impressed with it, Brookie. It was alright, but it was just extremely repetitive for me, and I was sitting back going, why? The building system is inferior to other games of that style that I like, aka Empyrean, and things like that. Oh, Monday for 7 days? Nice. Start mixing some of that content back in too, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go buy a Super B worth of freaking lime at this rate. I completely ran out and I'm not making any right now. You started playing it for the first time? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad game, but basically their whole claim to fame was, oh, it's an infinite universe, da 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 da, you know, it never ends and all these other things, but in reality it does end. It just why you do this? it's done in such a way that it's just extremely repetitive. Once you've visited a certain number of planets, you sit back and go, oh, well, this is the same as that one and that one and that one and that one. It's just a different color. The creatures might be a slightly different shape. Things like that. But at the end of the day, it's not that much different. So, it's, I don't know, less, it gets stale faster, if that's what you want to call it. It's a big learning curve. You just don't play a lot of keyboard and mouse games. Yeah, I can, I can see that. Got my new my wife got me a new mouse pad, and it's gonna take some getting used to because the the wheel flops a bit more. Definitely will take getting used to. Let's go straw. When I grab another 4 bales. Two more for the pigs. Two more for the cows. Sims 4 is honestly the only keyboard and mouse game we currently play, including FS22 is done with an Xbox Wireless. Yeah, I can understand that. Some people like the controller feel better. It does overhang a little bit on this corner over here, but I slid it down as far as I could that way, so it doesn't overhang much, and the overhang itself basically, it helps comfort my wrist on the edge of the desk, so it's not bad, believe it or not. My wife apparently picked up 2 of them. She gave me first choice. Let's see. Epic game. Epic Desk. So the 2 that she picked up were that one and this one. She got the Northern Lights one here and the Solar Flare. And she gave me the pick between them. I couldn't I couldn't decide. I've got this one on the desk now, but I kind of like this one really nice too. But basically I have, if you were to draw a line across right here, that much overhanging on my desk. Hey, Darius. Watch your foot. Thank you. Don't you be knocking my goddamn soda over like you did yesterday. You knock a soda over on this mouse pad, I'm gonna replace it with you. Monitor. Yeah, it's Epic Desk. For reference, this distance here is 3 feet. Good morning, Cope. How you doing, bud? So, yeah, I mean the fit's great. I just couldn't decide which one I wanted to use. What do you guys think? This one or the other one? Farming Sim one on the Mod Hub merch. The Solar Flare one. This one here. Yeah, like I said, this is the one I've got on the desk right now. And, yeah. Okay, can't get by boss on Diablo. They got disconnected. There you go, Cope. I mean, they've got a lot of really, really nice ones. And yeah, they're expensive mouse pads. I say expensive, but when you look at the dimensions of them, again, they're frickin' 3 feet long. And they're pretty thick. They're actually it's quite comfortable. I love how they call it S tier build quality. And they're all numbered. Um, the solar flare one I got is signed on the back by the person that made it. And it is build number 74 of 250. Because they're all limited edition runs. So there's only 250 of them made. Then they'll retire it and put out new reviews or new styles. You know, they've got collaborator ones, they've got stock designs, and then they have the other ones too. But this mushroom forest one's pretty nice too. Mushroom forest, and I like this one here. And that one looks really cool. It's funny actually. This desk that it's sitting on, this material, isn't too far off of what my desk looks like. Mine's just not urethane. It's kind of funny. But this basically like tongue and groove style planks. That's basically what my desk is made out of. Mine just doesn't have this it's not as thick as this one is. But yeah, it came in a little bag with a sticker and a certificate. I haven't pulled the certificate out yet. Got an Epic Desk sticker. Certificate of Authenticity, very limited Cosmic Collection, Solar Flare Desk Mat, Artist, Livio Alenia, Aleni? Dimensions, print number 74 of 250. Artwork completion date was 04/2021, and a picture of the signature. That signature exists on the back of my mouse pad, right in the corner over here. And this is some actually really thick paper too. Crosshatch paper. This is really thick. Trey Cloutier, founder and creator of Epic Death. All content and artwork is owned by Epic Death. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. Gotta say, that's not something you would see out of most companies. Definitely not, but let's see here. Let's grab the old camera here. You see, it overhangs just a bit here on this corner. And there's that signature. Right there. And it's, I mean, that's a frickin' big mouse pad. But it covers the whole setup, so. Oh, look at that. Haha. Come on. This is why I hate messing with my mouse, with my camera. FYI. Bought a cheap desk when you started. Oh, nice, not so grumpy. But yeah, it's pretty nice quality. Oh, make sure I. What? All right, trucks at main farm office. They won't ship to the UK. That's just. You would think that would be one of the places Giants would ship to. It won't ship to the UK. Even like America, the whole thing was they were trying to, start an office and community support and everything, and, push for help with, expanding into America, and they just. Really? That's just dumb. It really begs belief at times, like how they're still in business at times. Some of their decisions baffle me. Alright, we need to send you over to the main farm office as well. Did we? We didn't finish plowing that field yet. Shit. Or did we? No, we did. Okay. Phew. It looked funny for a second, like, did we not finish plowing that field? What's going on, Mikey the Gamer? How you doing today, bud? Sorry to hear that, bud. Orchard. Unload. Alright. That'll go that way. Alright, there's that. need to make one to go in that direction, connecting over to there. There's that, and I want to make one more loopy thing over there. I got a couple more actually I want to make over there, so let's spin around. So I want to make one for the straw bales too. Compost, straw drop. Now I need to make a loop in there, so at least equipment can make it through here. Eventually I'll probably double lane this, given how wide I made the road. But we don't want to overwhelm ourselves, do we? That. I squeeze the starting point, move the mouse to the second point. Yeah, see, I know people have mentioned that, but so what, you do like this? So you say squeeze? Yeah, I guess I don't understand what it is or how it is that works. So you're saying, like, if I wanted this to loop around that way, I could go here to here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I kind of like doing it while driving the truck, because then I know it's gonna fit around the corner. Yeah, so when I did that, if I scrolled mouse wheel down, it allowed me to make that nice loop like that. Alright, so we're gonna have to get in position with this truck over here somewhere. I think we'll park up right over here. This is going to be coming shortly. But for now, I can get out of the way. Now I have a bunch of routes you need to edit on your map later today after you've gotten some sleep. Yep. I hear that. I have a lot of routes to still do. And I regret where I placed the composter. I put it into that corner, not even thinking about auto drive at the time, and now it's a pain in the ass in this corner with the auto drive. What can you do? Oop, 5:30 a.m. It is that time. I will be back in just a moment, everybody. Gotta go get the meal. Alright, sorry about that, folks. I'm back. Alright, now, what I was about to do is landscaping, painting. I like the distance that's back. We're just going to do a different setup here. I think we'll leave the grass underneath it, over here at least. I need to look at some alternate stuff here in a little bit. We may be doing a bit of modding here shortly, because there's a change I want to make to the silo I've got. As well as I suppose I could have plowed out this headland a little bit more, but no need. Music's a little quiet this morning, isn't it? There we go. AI worker I is blocked by an object. Which AI worker would that be? Oh. This one over here. Park you down the sideway there. Alright, Brookie. Get some rest, hopefully. And we'll catch you later on. Alright, so one lime guy's down to 50k. We get another one at 105. I'm guessing the 50 is this guy here. Alright, you're gonna do your last strip down, then we'll set you off to help out the other guy. We will be able to finish, that's good. But we're gonna have to make an investment and start bringing material over to big stone crusher. Another AI worker blocked by an object. Alright, they go by each other. If you aren't aware, Surfin updated his trailer on Trello with the center mass fixed. Ah, yes. I did hear he was working on that. I have not updated that yet. I will have to get that update. Actually, let's go get that right now before I forget. We need that one. There we go. Thanks for the update there, Bodine. What's going on, Tony Truck? How you doing? Just checking all your usual spots for updates. Yeah, I hear you, Bodine. Your game, you give love a bad name. Alright, we are good to go there. Still good to go on that. We can't plant corn in that other field until April, which is fine. And the big field we're going to do sunflowers in, so I've actually got to get that guy rolling here in a minute. But I'm going to wait for the lime guys to finish, then we'll get him rolling on that. Speaking of rolling, we need to get the roller out and going. Let's drop this off somewhere. Yeah, we'll drop you off right over here in front of the shop. And then we gotta go grab the land roller and send this guy off to the center farm. Because we've got 3 fields we just did over there. 3 or 4 that need to be rolled. Gotta move this thing anyway, it's not gonna stay there long term. Alright, I bet you all 4 of those are gonna light up. 3 of them. That's right, potatoes don't get rolled. So we're going to send you to field 42. If you get little buddy, we'll start him on field 42, 41, then 44. This one we can't roll. It's already too late in its process. But we can roll 48 as soon as we're done over there. Oh, hey, J Booth, are you still there? Question. Do you lose any percent if you... You gain 2.5%. There's no loss if you don't roll, J Booth, but you can gain yield if you roll. Your pack of things you sent me, the vineyards and stuff, were you planning on doing coffee by any chance? Asking for a friend. I just need to know what I need to plant, if you know what I mean. Well, no, that's fine. I use the Jacto and stuff like that. That's not a big deal. But, yeah, if I can get away with not doing it, I'll plant a different thing and not do coffee, if you know what I mean. Alright. Let's get you over there, get you filled up. I want to send this load to the sawmill so I can top off the electricity and put some into storage. I'm not going to sell every wood chip I do. Some will go into storages, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to flip the bitch, point it the other way. Hit the coffee vine tree like I did with the grape olive tree, you will. Yeah, I mean, that one should actually be a little bit easier potentially to get into because it's a non-official DLC that was put out third party. Like I said, no worries. I just was curious because I've got an area that would work great for, you know, either an orchard or vineyard along this hillside. And I was thinking it'd make a good spot for coffee, unless your plans were to add coffee, in which case I probably wouldn't, and I would do your route. Um, and then another question that I know will come up: are you planning on releasing those to others, or are they gonna remain a private mod of yours? Because you know, if I put them on stream, it's gonna come up. Where can I get those? Yeah, if you end up setting up links for them or a Trello or whatever it is, just shoot me a whisper or something on Discord or something, and that way I know where to point people. Because, you know, obviously being a streamer, if I show it on stream and somebody likes it, they're going to go, where can I get those? Well, then send me a link to your Trello page, sir. Please. This lazy bastard needs to get around to making a Trello page, too. Yeah. Well, when I get done streaming, I'm either unwinding with some YouTube videos I haven't seen yet, getting caught up on stuff, taking a quick look through space news on Twitter, or I jump over and play Diablo or go play a different game or work on a project. Sweet. There we go. Loading. Really? Excuse me. Thank you. This board is set to private. Okay. Well, request sent. Alright, now that's doing its thing. You're done. And of course you guys, because of your overlaps, made funny spots. Well, it's considering it limed, so I guess if it's gonna consider this spot here limed and not take any lime, then I guess you guys are done. Because I don't have a source of lime right now, you're gonna head that way. You're gonna stop and you're gonna head to there as well. You are gonna head to the sawmill. Alright, I guess I need to bite the bullet. So much for the fact I was at $5 million for this project up here on 16, but hopefully I can make some money on the other half of this. If not, I will take out a loan for the money I need to make the rest of it done. But I need that. You're gonna shut down for a minute. Whee! Lots of coffins. If I can get a video on how to set up Trello page. I think he does. He's got something on his board about Trello, I think. Yep. All right. What's going on, Mac? I love when you first get this thing and you do that. The bed tarp is a little screwy, and then it just randomly will pop in and say, "Oh, okay." Yep. See, there it goes. And now it'll work just fine. See? Who knows? Mine. We need to go upper bench with you. Off you get. We need another load of sand, so let's get you in position. We almost have our bottom dugout here to a flat working space. Squirreling hard from what we've got going on, but right now this is kind of important because I need this guy to go up top to get other stuff. Yeah. Alright, J Booth. That one works. Oh, a tipper. Interesting. Those look pretty good. Wait, what? I clicked this. Okay, there we go. Why did it go to FS22 trees? That's weird. The one I got from Billy. Weird. There we go. Yeah, that link worked. You have to fix pictures on it, some have changed. Yeah, I can understand that. I'm finally getting to a point where I'm almost a wide enough spot to be able to park the truck in the bottom with the loader so I don't have to climb the hill. Alright, you need to go over here and head for the upper bench as well. There used to be New Holland, Massey, Deer, a few others, can't remember. Nice. I saw one that showed Fent, if I recall. You're gonna go down to mine storage. Down you go. Oh, not far enough over. Drake, did you fall over again? Meow. You being a silly kitty and fall over? So, I made my decision. You can have that one. By the way, that certificate and stuff that came with it, feel the paper it is. It's like really thick crosshatch paper. Yeah. With a picture of your mat showing signature and everything. That's not a very common certificate right there. That's pretty impressive. I was kind of impressed when I was looking at it. I'm like, that's pretty cool. It's got a slight overlap on my desk, but it actually cushions the corner a little bit better.
Well, you also could have put it like another few inches in the direction. Could have.
I know this thing ain't full. Why is it not letting me dump? Oh, because I switched. He is doing a little bit better today, farming trucker. He's still a little broken out from the brown-tail moth, but yeah, well, brown-tail moth caterpillar. They're pretty nasty little bastards.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to move my laptop too.
These little bastards right here. Public health nuisance. Invasive species. Only on the coast of Maine and Cape Cod. Tiny poisonous hairs that cause dermatitis similar to poison ivy on sensitive individuals. People may develop dermatitis from direct contact or indirectly from contact with airborne hairs. They become airborne from either being dislodged from the living or dead caterpillar, or they can come from cast skins when the caterpillar molts. Come here, bud. Let me see.
I'm gonna have someone else do my face.
All right. I'll do your face, bud.
Remember, it also broke out on my eye.
I know. Oh, I got over on this side now, too.
No, it was already over there.
Was it? I didn't notice it the other day.
Yeah, he's had it all everywhere.
Yeah.
I had already done that one.
Well, hold on a second there, buddy. Let me see your arm. You have to step in a little bit more, buddy. You see how rashy he is right here? Stick your face in front of the camera. This is this side of his cheek here. This is the good side. And then you can see this side here is all broken out because he got just a little bit on him. It got all over here on his neck and everything. He got bad from these little... And it was one that fell out of a tree and landed on his shoulder. It landed like right here on his shoulder. And yeah, he broke out in massive hives and everything else.
Alright, so you washed?
Rash results from both a chemical reaction to a toxin and the physical irritation as the barbed hairs become embedded in the skin. From April to late June, so yeah. Yeah, I can declare... They'll do shit like this. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad.
What are you looking at? The
Hence the name brown-tail moth.
freckles? Those aren't freckles. That's more of the rash. Don't tell me.
Nasty little bastards.
Don't tell me that hairs can get underneath stuff.
Um, if he doesn't start getting better, that may be the next step, bad lad. He's looking a lot better today, though, than he was yesterday. and it just my wife put ointment on him a couple times yesterday. Today she's getting ointment on him right now, but sleeping through the night, being warm and stuff like that, it causes it to flare up. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, some people do indeed have to go to the hospital with this, especially if the hairs become airborne and they inhale them. How's it going, Aussie Wheels? Alright, we had a worker finish up something. That must be the guy rolling. See if he missed anything. Morning, Giggle Baby. He missed a little bit right over here. We'll zip over, grab that, fold it up, get him into here. But I want to get this guy unloaded first and heading back to the central farm. Well, I'll probably send him to like the one of the new spots that I just made. I'll send him over here to one of these. Alright, and we're going to make a new category. This is going to be, actually, no, I already did. I already have a farm silos. Unload. Compost straw drop. No, alright. Harvested cotton in field 20. Nice. I slept alright, Giggle Baby. I went to bed probably around 9-ish last night and woke up around 3 this morning, so a little more sleep than I normally get. Alright, and we are going to send you to Compost Straw Drop. That's a good location. Got more sleep than you did, Bodine? Ah, there it is. That's one little tiny spot right there. Went to sleep, woke up now. Having trouble getting back to sleep. Well, that's not too bad, Giggle Baby. Well, correction, I don't know what time of the world you live in, so what time zone you live in, so should be pretty easy. It was just a thought, like I said, that came across my mind. I was like, all right, well, those work good. It'll probably be the route I go, so I don't have to deal with the annoying harvesting equipment. You're in Canada. Alright, so worst case scenario, 3 hours difference. You still got a few hours sleep anyway. Mountain time. 2 hours difference for me. Yeah. You actually managed more sleep than I did. The Heinz factory placeable only. There is one in the map somewhere, Night Diver. Heinz, I believe, is up north here. Yep. Well, honestly, I think the coffee trees that Dave has are the ones from that pack. Because Dave updated Wolf Creek originally when that pack came out to change the coffee trees. So I think he's using the ones from that. Not a problem, Night Diver. 280 hours. I've gotten a little familiar where some of that stuff is. We are starting to get some eggs, chat. Not a lot, but we're starting to. The chickens are going to explode in quantity here soon anyway, but no kitties keeping you company? Yeah. They were around briefly this morning. Brookie gave them some treats, and then they came for those, and now they've disappeared on me. But I do happen to know from a source that a few of the cats right now have the morning zoomies. So I'm sure they will be settling in here in a few hours. Speaking of the kitties, here comes the orange. Hi, handsome. Love watching cats do the zoomies. Yeah, they can get pretty spazzy. Alright, there's that guy. The other guy's going. So he'll cover that. This guy over here is finishing the last strip. Bang, you're done, buddy. Awesome. We have our flax in. Oh, he skipped the he skipped my music ahead on me. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Hi, what you doing? Oh, you want attention, huh, buddy? You want the lovin's? Oh, I gave you a cow lick. Sorry. Hey, 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 what are you doing? Watch them big paws of yours. You step all over stuff. You stompy stompy on things. Second bridge 20% done. Nice. Oh, handsome, yes. You're good buddies. You're good. Oh, what? What? You didn't want me to give you loves? That back foot came up. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. How's that? Oh, they can't see your face. They can't see your face because of the shelf, but the face is the happy face. There you go. Yeah, PMS is lot 248. Correct, Night Diver. There. I'll do this border down here to make sure he doesn't accidentally jump. Then we'll set him off on the other side. Actually, I probably should have gone this way and then set him up on this edge where the trees are. Because he's got more room to overhang on that side. Because of the road. But, whatever. He'll be fine. So we will definitely have to fill this guy with seed during this process. Looks like he probably won't need to fertilize at all, which is very handy. Yeah, well, he'll have some patches. Oh, the ginger's at the bottom of the screen. Hi, handsome. Hey, could you bring me a couple muffins, please? That's right, my wife got muffins yesterday when she was in the store. I like muffins.
I'm surprised you didn't see them sitting.
I did. I'd forgotten about them this morning when I woke up. If I hadn't forgotten about them, I'd have had them before I started streaming, but I forgot about them. And as I don't usually do breakfast. Thank you, buddy. That could fit right up there, I guess. And we'll get this guy set off. He might have an issue with right there. There was a hole in the map. I thought I fixed it. But apparently I didn't get it quite flat enough, and then I plowed the field. So if I were to try and use the flatten tool right now, it's going to take out the corner of the field, and I don't want to do that. Not a problem. Look at that. Alright, get him going. The big horse back to the farmyard. Looks bare without the trees, but we will be putting the maples back in shortly. Wait a minute. Did you miss a spot, you little bastard? You shit. You missed a spot. So hard to find good help these days. Oh, well, that's poop. Well, Reyes hadn't started streaming yet this morning. Still isn't streaming. And he's been waiting on Farah to play Diablo, so... Oh, stop it. He only plays when, when Farrah's around. Because he doesn't want to play the campaign without her. I've tried to get him to, but... Alright, you're not going to work the way I wanted you to work. Which is poop. Why not? I guess I might make an update to this truck then. Yeah, I could do that. I'd have to... Well, maybe. I'll have to look at how Billy did his auto load on his little crampy trailer. See if I can get it to work on this thing. Just about to say, just watch it go in the driveway and the rock's not going to stay in the... Nah, I already tested that part, Giggle Baby. This is the truck that I've probably spent the most time out of any vehicle tweaking to my wants. Certainly not the guy in the roller yesterday. I don't know, that guy in the dozer is kind of questionable too. What's up with that, Tim? How you doing this morning, bud? I'm gonna have to add a collision to the tarp, I think. We're gonna probably manually drive this until I get a chance to make some edits to it. I'm gonna add a collision to that tarp. Well, I don't know if I can. I'm gonna try. That one might be a little funky to do. But it'd be nice to add a collision to the tarp so when the tarp closes over the collision... Well, actually, I probably can now that I say that. I can set it so the collision is there only when the tarp is fully closed. So, you know, you'd close the tarp like so, and the collision would close on it. Because the tarp doesn't actually have a collision. Alright. We're going to manually drive this over to the, It's weird that the tarp is doing that. It's got to be because of the size of the map. It doesn't like the tarp. Tarp normally works just fine. It shouldn't be. It was a pretty good sized coffee plant, taller than the grapevines if I remember. Alright, any spots did you miss? Morning, Zippy. Yeah, see, it already looks better now that you've had the ointment on.
If it seems to stop working, I can always go down and nurse.
Yeah, if it stops working or if it starts getting bumped up more, you definitely make sure to go say something to Miss Gordon so you can go down to the nurse and get some cream on it.
Yes.
Don't want it getting worse, right?
Nurse doesn't have like
Tarp on the tender trailer you sent you is also messed up seeds. Yeah, I mean that's minor. And that is just because some of the fill planes are a little dynamic in that, say you start loading from the front of the trailer, eventually the whole thing's going to pick up, but the front's going to be taller than the back. If you start loading and move under the spout as you're doing it, you'll actually keep a nice flat plane to it, and it won't poke through. It's some of them are weird like that, Bodine. Nothing on the motor there. That's just the weirdness that can be those fill planes. And super last night, just enough rain to knock the dust down. Oh, that's well, sucks for them, but good for you, I guess. All right, we'll set him off there. All right, we need to get stones from the back here.
cheeseburger today.
Hello, darkness. You coming up? No? Morning, Memlar. We'll see how this works. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the version I sent you, Memlar, has I added a collision to the back gate so they won't fall out. You have to manually put them in, but it holds them. Doesn't have Billy's fancy auto load feature, but It works. I've got 30 in here right now. Yeah, because there's 6 locations, 5 rocks apiece. So there's 30 rocks in here right now. Hey, handsome.
When you get home, Corbin.
Have a good day at school, bud.
I'll see you when I get home. Oh God.
You have to get the stones to spawn, just gems. This is the first time I've had stones start spawning. It's raining really hard, though, at the moment, so... Early on, during testing, um, they were spawning even without owning the property in the mine shed, so that's where some of these came from. But now that it's raining here in March, it's actually raining hard enough that some of the rocks have started spawning. Dang it, I went too far. But yeah, I've got a ton of the. Obviously, I got 30 stones here. I don't know. Some of them might have to be deleted because they may count as pallets that aren't owned by me, if that makes sense. So it might be a case where I can't do anything with them. But we'll see. I'm going to go dump them all in the trigger and see what happens. Oh, that works a frickin' treat, doesn't it? They're a little bridged up at the moment, but... Oh, great. Now I'm stuck on the one that's underneath my tires. Having the gate swing a little bit wider would help. But, I mean, that works pretty good. Gotta say, that works pretty darn good. We need the lime more than anything else, so... That actually worked out really, really well. See, they've got a bump just right, because if you look at these, they all exist as pallets. But they've got a weird center of gravity and shape to them. I wonder if Dave can do something to these kind of like he did with the gemstones. But they're working. So, you know what? Fuck yeah, they're working. We are gonna send you to, let's put that into mine as well. Guessing you're probably in here. Yeah, Crusher. Shh. You didn't see nothing. You see nothing. Thank you, buddy. Just got your first surfboards? Nice, Memlar. Trying to test something. Thank you, Osby Wheels, for the hydrate and the stretch. So I've got a couple more presents to pick up, and I gotta go round up the bunnies and get them all staged. Alright, you're doing your thing, you're doing your thing. Roller guy's doing his thing. I need to go finish grinding some trees. Um, what, like the rabbits? As far as the seasonal events go, there are 20 properties on the map that have an event spawner. Um, I have 4 currently. But the way it works is it was supposed to be you would get 1 per property. And only 1 per property. But um, the way it ends up working out is you get 22 to 24 that will spawn out across any locations that you have them. I found I currently now have 4 locations that have those rabbits spawn their event spawners. So, if you look at my map, amongst those properties I have 4. I have some properties here, the houses. I have some properties in here, including the bridge. I have some properties over here, the main farm, or the central farm, and then the northeast farm. Somewhere in there, I just hinted at where they all are, that I have so far, Aussie Wheels. Then again, it's not hard at times to just watch me doing things and going, oh, hey, he's got a bunch of stuff spawned there. Because I do run around to pick them up. You don't have anything from the central farm at all? That's strange. Do you have the event center down yet, Aussie Wheels? Because you need to have the event center placed down, and then it fills based off rain for about 6 months ahead. So right now it's March. It's filling my fall events. So the coffins. Good morning there, Mies Man. You don't own the central farm yet? Because you have to own the property. The way Dave put it is they're in locations where one is unlikely to build anything. Oh, well, that was quick there, Jay Booth. Then again, I guess if you're basically just replacing some stuff with another one. Only things you own is the southeast? Well, there may not be anything down in the southeast yet. I don't know where Dave put them. I just know I have found 4. Across my properties. And, I mean, people have seen several of those across my streams. You just saw a pile at the central farm. I didn't move them there. So, you know, hint, hint, there's one. Reminds me. Oh, great, I'm in a frickin' trailer. Okay. I guess this would be hint number 2. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. How many did I have over here? 5, so there's 12 of my 23. There's no rabbits here, just presents. Hmm. I must have another location now. Interesting. Hmm. Well, this sucks. Now I've got to find spot number 5 that's spawning the frickin' events out. That's another 6 there. So that puts me at 18. I've got 5 of them hiding somewhere, and it's not with the presents. Huh. Yes, you have to own the property to get them to spawn. Correct. Might as well just turn them all on, I guess. Doesn't really matter much. So I think it should have more than 150,000 liter capacity. That's just me. Yep, you own the properties and the event center, correct. Huh. It's interesting, because I know there wasn't any down here. What have I recently bought? I don't think there's going to be anything in the burnt forest, but I guess there could be. Let's go, Martin. I just bought this one, so that doesn't have any. I've owned the pond for a little bit, but I don't see anything around here. There's the collectible I'll get to, I guess. Thought that might have been bunnies, but not bunnies. It's not on that property. The hell just cost me? Oh, never mind. Like, what in the hell just cost me 29 grand? It's the line. Oh, I was filling a trailer. This is a silo I made myself, so if I run short on certain products, I can buy them. Seed, lime, uh, liquid fert, herbicide, some of those things. That way I don't have to worry about buying a bunch of frickin' totes and then filling them 1,000 liters at a time or 2,000 liters at a time out of totes and bags. Fuck that shit. I basically pay the same price. I get a small discount. Instead of paying 100, instead of paying full price, I pay 95%. So I didn't go cheaty with it. I just made it so that you know, I can buy a few things if I need to. Right now I'm out of lime and storage, so I figured I might as well get these guys topped off in case any lime contracts come up. I did just do all of my fields, yes, but you never know. There might be a contract come up or something like that. I'll get them topped off full, and then once they're full, I will leave them. Leave them in storage full, so the next time I need them, I can just send them out. Alright, he's now doing his thing. I do have a truck. Are you stuck? Because you took the turn too damn fast, dummy. Alright. That's going to be a bit before he can unload 150k. That seems really low. Whatever. On this thing? No, this comes with options, Taltex, and it's you can buy it at 50K, 500K, a million, and 3 million. Of course, you pay for the added volume. It's the Brux by Big Daddy. It's part of the mod download, or the download pack. Hmm. Hey, can you grab me a Pepsi out of the fridge, please? Yeah, it should be right under the forestry equipment. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna head over that way. Actually, you know what? Let me send you to that one. Do the same thing with you. Use one of those to... Yeah, the milling machine, I believe. Which has been converted to 22 by... I think Winston has it on his Trello board. Yeah, Frazee, milling machine. Went by a couple different names. Oh, excuse me. That thing. Oh, that thing looks really cool. It's Winston's sawmill. That looks pretty cool. Huh. Kind of curious about that one. Interesting. Wood chip storage? Alright, you're making out pretty decent. A dee 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 dee. Full. Next. I'm gonna go here, sugar cane. We want to go. Get rid of this line. Hey Darius, what you doing, handsome? Bless you. Alright. Alright, big guy. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Not quite ready to settle down yet? You're trying to figure out what you want to do? Huh, handsome? You want the scrubbins? Oh, you're gonna go beat up baby Grogu. But Darius likes to go over and rub his face on him and knock his ear off constantly. Well, look at it this way, bud. 1 week from today, you get to go on a field trip. Oh, you're already getting better, and it's only been a day and a half, so you'll be fine. Just remember not to scratch, or it'll scar. You're doing good. I'm just saying, if you scratch, it'll scar, and then you'll end up with big scars. Yeah.
He knows it.
I know it numbs it, but I know you. And you scratch at stuff.
Yes.
So you gotta watch out. If you scratch at stuff like that, you'll end up with scars instead of it going away.
That's why I'm trying to get in the habit of rubbing, not scratching.
That's good.
Rubbing doesn't open up the skin like scratching does.
That's right.
That's a little worse. Show.
Oh, I'll have at least one more load of wood chips from all of this. Speaking of which, there goes the first load getting sold now. Wow, that went way down in price. That went way down in price on the wood chips. Oh, wow, yeah, they dropped way down. Look at that. They had been 250. They dropped by a third. Ouch.
How about the drums? I just remembered something important that involves this.
What?
Deodorant.
Wait a minute. Woman, did you get him deodorant?
We had some.
Because he just said I just and offer your hand for deodorant. I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, the stuff that I bought you that I wasn't sure if I could get your the stuff you normally use.
Yeah.
I told him he could try that. But there's also a spray deodorant that was given to Corbin or whatever from one of your aunts that she got as a freebie. I told him he could try that if he wanted.
Wait a minute. You gave the child that will basically gag everybody out of the house with cologne because he puts it on. So you gave him spray on deodorant. That kid's gonna be a walking cloud.
It'll be the smelly cloud though. At least it won't be the VO like the oldest.
Still, he's gonna be walking around in a cloud. You might as well start calling him.
He's using the other stuff. Okay?
All right, yeah, it's great, but you know, at the end of the day, he's still gonna be walking around in a cloud by the time he discovers the spray-on stuff.
He's used the spray on stuff. He just doesn't have a good angle on it, so I had to do it for him the other day.
Hi, Dahlia. Hi, sweetie.
I haven't been getting used to it being cold.
You don't come in to see me often. Hi. Hi, pretty girl. Dahlia. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, sweetie. Hey. Hi, pretty girl. Hey. Look, there's kitty beds up here. Hi, pretty girl.
He didn't let you walk on him, you know that.
Hi, Drake. I know you're jealous of anyone else getting attention. You're almost bad as the dog.
Usually on the other side of the bed, absolutely up to the world.
Alright, we're gonna park this guy kind of over here by the sugarcane spot. So he can fill up that truck when it gets back here. I don't know why I keep doing that. Alright, so that takes care of that. He's cruising right along. He's cruising along. This guy is done. Got the whole field. We will send him to 48. So he can start running that. Darius, what truck can you put the bunnies in as you found the bunnies at the first place you showed me? Tried the 3500 and they fell straight through the tray in the back. Any auto loader will do, Aussie Wheels. You can auto load them like any pallet. Um, I typically use this one here when I'm getting the bunnies, but he's been busy carting this dude around. Speaking of which, he needs to get up to the next couple of buildings that I'm going to be knocking down. Oh, excuse me. Apologize, chat. Which bed are you using on the 3500 Aussie Wheels? What's the name of that trailer? This one here is a... What is it? A Elling 8K tipper trailer or something or another. Da, 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 da. I got it from HD Modding. Well, Fummins, but HD Modding. It should be... Felling Tilt Deck Trailer. How's it going there, Jay Zambodi? I'm doing pretty good this morning. TLX 30 for the Prospector. Not familiar with that one. Um, but my guess is he doesn't have a collision on it, on part of it, and that's why they're falling out. Hmm. Green tray. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't used the 3500 in a while, so I'm not familiar, Aussie Wheels. I stopped using a lot of the TLX stuff because of the warnings through for, the pallet types and all that shit. I was sick of seeing it in my log, so I got rid of that one. Why does it say this needs to be rolled? It's not a fucking field. There's no field here. Apparently I missed a couple of dots when I painted it. And I missed a couple of dots apparently. Uh, Oh, it says I need to roll this area and it's not a field. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, he's rolling that. We're seeding that. Navarro scores up to 70. That's good. You're cruising right along. Awesome, awesome. It's doing its thing. These are all good now. They should all be furted up. Looks good, I guess. I might need to... No, alright, yeah, no, that's fine. It just has a higher on the edge because of where it got plowed under. Gotcha. That one down there is furted up now. Yeah, it's been sprayed or fertilized. All of this is going to get chipped out at some point to get that done up, but it won't be till after harvest. This is my first project here. Then we'll do this expansion, and then I'm going to carry on with the project I have over here. Pisses me off. Anyways. I still don't know why it thinks those are that's a frickin' field. It's not. Does the same thing over here with what used to be over here. It's working a lot better, Shanky. The last couple tests I did on it were working just fine. Speaking of which, we have some stuff to do. Thank you for the hydrate, Martin. And the stretch. Oh. Got our wood chips going in. Yep, I don't need the big forklift here. I'll send the big forklift back down to the oil and flour mill. So yes, those people just joining us today, I do have the donut factory complete. It is available. Exclamation donuts. I did make an update to it yesterday. After I got done streaming, Green Thumb Farmer was kind enough to fix the issue with the doors that were appearing out of nowhere after they had been put up in the air. So they are fixed. It is a buildable. I have not had a chance yet to build it. It's placed, but I don't have the materials. Donuts, plural. GTF Jumbo Donuts. It is for use only on this map because you need the maple syrup. You need several of the other things that are basically required for that purpose. So cocoa we plant in the fall. Alright. Need a subway, which would take bread, lettuce. There isn't a subway production point. There is a subway sell point, though. And it will take all those products. It just doesn't produce anything. It's a sell point. Subway is in the map over there. Or you can place your own. It's under the PV Mods sell points section. Thank you, Memoir. Though most of it was Green Thumb Farmer. I mean, his building is what made that donut factory what it is. I just did some decorations. Well, and bought the donut machine model. My contribution to stuff. Expensive freaking model, too. I will warn you guys, it is a high poly setup. I will probably have to do a optimization pass on it at some point to change up the palettes and things so that they're lower poly. I lowered the donuts significantly, but still makes for a pretty high poly building. Alright, there's that stuff done. You're doing your thing. There we go. Get some of this stuff picked up quick. I didn't realize when I sent this guy up here how low the stone quantity was that could go over there, but we'll get this brought down to the mine storage at least. Get a load down there. And I'll probably send the loader back to the sand location. And once that truck is done, he'll go to the sand location as well. Get an extra load of sand down out of the mines. There you go, Cope. Now you get to unlock World Tier 3. I gotta tell you, World Tier 3 is where it's at. I'm hoping Ferris shows up at some point today, and I'll go jump in with him and with her and Reyes and try and push him through to at least Act 5. Act 4 is short, so should hopefully be able to bust him through it quick. Come on, get up the hill. What? Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, keep in mind, if you touch your skin and then you start rubbing at your face and stuff like you can spread that rash around even though you've showered and taken the hairs off. You can still spread that rash around.
because the hairs are what caused the rash.
Yes, but Devlin, you still have your rash hasn't gone away yet, which means there could still be stuff causing the rash. And you can spread rashes by touching them and then rubbing other parts of your body.
The hairs are off because it can't spread.
Slowly cleaning this damn mess up. A lot of stone on the ground up here. Wow, nice there, Jay Booth. Coffee time while working on a coffee thing. Cream and a little sugar, please. send you to sand. I'll send you to mine storage. He's rolling good there. He's looking like he's pretty close to being done with this. Nice, he's doing good. Production orchards. We are gonna go maple. We are what? It's the edge row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back. Alright, so 5 back from that edge basically. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Dang it. Alright, production, orchards, maple. Once again, we are 5 back. On the edge of that. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 back. On this line right here. Alright, so we need to get rid of that tree. Those 3 basically. Those 3 like that. Animals, others. Bees. I should have started it from this end. How's it going there, Tyvius? Alright, we're gonna widen this out. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five. Collides with another item. What other item? Piece of shit. Good to hear there, Tyvius. Good to hear. Alright, we are going to send you back to main farm office. Go away. Production orchards, maple. I want to go, we'll start right here. I got maple trees. I got maple trees. Now I gotta do that far row. I'll wait for the planter though. No, I'm not gonna wait for the planter. I'm gonna start you right here. 4 back from the edge of the forest. Edge of it. You planted 12? 12 what? Like just 12 trees? Or... just 12? I think I planted a few more than 12. Oops. Yeah, I think I got a few more than 12. Think you need a few more? See, it says needs plowing, which is kind of annoying. I have an orchard and grape pack that's for plowing and things like that. I think I'm gonna make some edits to it for doing these guys. And then as far as fertilizing goes, they do need to be fertilized. But my goal is that I can take something like one of these fast tracks. I clicked on the other fucking fast track. Will do, buddy. Have a good day at school. I mean, it's fertilizing them, so... Probably not going to fully realize they're there until after I've saved the game and exited, because they don't technically gain their collisions yet. It'll be fun to watch the planter come head on at me. You have not completed your task yet, sir. Task not complete. That's only one field, Tall Texan. I still have the other field I did, too. I did all the way along this one, too. Wonder where that cost goes. Must be in miscellaneous. So subtract out what I paid for, ouch. See all the little dots? Dots, dot, 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 all the way up there. Yeah, I'll finish doing that at some point. Dang it. I don't think it's going to take any of these ones. That reminds me, I need glass in a bad way, too. We'll have to keep an eye on it. I don't know if it's going to take all of those. Like I said, some of them are pallets that I don't technically own because of the, when they spawned in, I didn't own the land. So I might have to just manually delete those stones. Actually, let's just do that now. Oh, where was that button? Is it? Oh, there it is. I keep thinking it was a check mark. There you go. We'll get rid of those ones. Thank you. I keep thinking it was a check mark button, but it's not. It's that. Appreciate it, Tall Texan. Something is first on a WW. The Iron Sheik. It doesn't ring any bells to me there, Chris. It's been, I don't know, 3 decades since I paid attention to wrestling. And even then I was a little kid, so. I mean, the name sounds familiar, but I can't say as though I ever remember watching him or anything like that. Sergeant Slaughter, again, name rings a bell, but not that I can say, I recognize who that might be. I mean, I remember when I was about, I must have been like 6 or 7, maybe 8 years old, tops. My dad took me down to a WWE event in Portland. And before the show, we had stopped to get some drinks or something like that. Might have been after the show. When we stopped to get some drinks at a, gas station, like right around the corner from the place. The Civic Center or wherever it had been that we were at. And, while we were in there, Andre the Giant and Bam Bam Bigelow came in. So I got to meet them in person. But other than that, I couldn't tell you. Yeah, actually, as a matter of fact, my dad had one of those disposable cameras back then, and he had taken a picture of me with them in the store, but, uh, you know, no idea whatever happened to that camera or picture. Uh, and, I want to say Andre the Giant or Bam Bam, one of those two, had handed me a signed, 8 by 12 of them or something like that. But of course that got destroyed, You expect a little kid to keep anything like that, that ain't gonna happen. But I remember in the picture, Andre had taken his hand like this and stuck it down over the top of my head like a helmet. Because, of course, that dude had mitts like you wouldn't believe. I kind of want to take this one here. We might switch over to a few minutes worth of modding. Because I've got something I want to do to this silo. Including increasing its info range. Great demand at the animal dealer. What do we got? What do we got? Well, they want something I don't have, so good enough. I want to take this out, move that down here for the trigger. So it'd be right down here, and then I can use unload augers of my own, or, certain unload augers to do this. Because what I'm thinking of doing, I have the AGI pack in. And what I'm thinking is getting this seed treater for those times when I really need a lot of seed and I don't have any stocked up. I can take this with some seed treating liquid, pop it onto the side here, and just fill a trailer quick. I'll set up a little... I can put a pallet rack right here. Just any type of pallet rack or something. And then put some stuff here. I also want to use the this tote pack and make a tote of seed treating liquid. Of course, I'd have to just put like seed treatment on here because I can't get access to the pallet. I might be able to get this, put it on there, and then make this just say seed treatment instead of the bond silage and get rid of the Provita supplements. Do something like this. Starter's just as big. That small trailer from Fummins. I'd have to look back Um, let's see. Fummins. Uh, oh, let's see. Ah. I'm looking. I'm looking, Memolar. Trying to find it because. Oh, right there. That was a OneDrive link. He sent me to a bunch of conversions he did, and that trailer was in there. It's the yeah, it says Felling tilt trailer in there. But yeah, I think I want to make a bulk seed treatment instead of the small pallets. Or maybe even just the small pallets. I don't care. I can stash them right here. Um, but make it so that instead of it filling out there, it fills here, and I can use that seed treatment guy. Because I still have this one if I want to. And I still have the main unload. I also need to adjust the timer on that one too. Alright. Canyon Crossing. Do. Copy the desktop. That's one project I want to work on, and then we have olive and grapes pack. That one there. What else had I mentioned I wanted to tweak, mess with, play with? Because I can't help myself. A few more questions about the orchards. I already have some answers from Billy, but forgot to ask. Do they work the same as olive grapes? Cultivate, fertilize, trim the bush. Um, it seems that they do need weeding and plowing. Even though it doesn't seem to affect things. That's one thing that we're not 100% on at the moment. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Yeah, maps. Map US. Fruit types. If we go apple. Need seeding. Allow seeding. False. Allow some. Weed state. Partial growth state. False. 12 per square meter. Growth. Wizard. Consumes lime. True. Does not look like they're going to have weeds. But it does have the plowing. So if you've got plowing required turned on, that will be a thing. So they will consume lime. They do take fertilizing. It doesn't look like they get weeds though. Is it the Disco Vigne, whatever? Hi, handsome, what you doing? Work areas. Start. That's a little wide. We're going to cut that down to a... We go 8 meters in between, so we'll go to 4 here. 4 here. 4. Save. Now, with these, like I know with the grapes and stuff like that, you had to mow more than weed. So it could be that they still do get weeds that need to be mowed. I don't know on that one. Um, I guess we'll find out. I will be doing some testing on that. Uh, 8. 8. Save. Actually, you'd be a 2. Save. Close. With you. You're going to go down to an 8. Save. Close. Now we can zip you up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oops, I almost done fucked that up. Do do. I handsome kitty. Oh, look at the handsome kitty. I love the handsome kitties. So if we delete you and you, thank you, Aussie Wheels, for that hydrate. And a stretch. Alright, there's that. Discharge node. Bless you, dear. Technically, I don't need this one, but I don't feel like messing with the nodes. That was weird. Discord's attacking me today. Okay, so the trigger should now be under here. Discharge node is there. Everything is right here. Oh, with the exception of that being up there, but I don't care. Man, kicked me out of Discord and put me back in. Weird. Weird. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so if I try this, I save this up, close that. I wanted to go into the silo here, and one of you had a timer on you. Unload one. Unload two. Activate hand tool. Unload sound radius. Ah, right there. Yeah, because this one technically, or the third one technically doesn't have a unload animation on it, so we're going to save that. The main spout had a much bigger unload rate is what I did. We can close that. If it gets all fucked up, we have a backup. Place that. I also want to, in case something really bad fucking happens, we can back it up. Alright, I also downloaded I think I have the trees thing already. That I'll mess with those later. Those are the little oddballs that I looked at. There was a truck. Truck. Where is it? Right here. Catcher, enterable, fill unit, motorized, customized. Thank you, figs. Tension belts, trailer, service start. Service trigger. Materials and all of that. Alright, where would that be? Turn lights, attacher joints, enterable exit, character, camera start, drivable, steering, outdoor rotation. Fill. Somewhere. And I've never messed with this, so it's going to take me a minute to find it. is the time it takes to start the damn thing so you can drive it. This one's annoying. You start the thing up and it takes like 10 minutes before you can drive the damn thing. And I don't know if it's in this XML or in one of the other XMLs. Thank you there, Jay Booth. I will pass that along to her. Jay Booth says, bless you like 4 times over. She's got her headphones in, so she probably can't hear me. Tabbable cameras. That's camera character node. Drivable steering wheel stuff. Fill units. Motorized. Hmm. Huh. Oops. Wrong button. This one here. I wonder if it's in the sounds file. No, those are just the sounds. So it's got to be somewhere in here. I just don't know. What that setting is. Ah, there we go. These are all the lights. Those are the wheels. There's something that causes it to have a long delay before you can drive it. And I have no idea what in the shit that delay is caused by. I just don't know. Wow. Awesome. Hmm. Headlights, service function, loaded parts, animations, rear door, laptop screen, cell area. Unless the only thing I can think of is in the sound file. It's all I can really think of. Something in that sound file is what takes it so long. Yeah, well, they originally used the olive information to do it. That's why it's the same as. Uh, But I thought with the coffee pack they changed it from the olive like to the tree look instead of the fence look. Hmm. I guess I'll have to look at what causes that to happen at some point. I have no idea what causes it to take so long to start. Just went with olive tree. Who's gonna look at the tree? It's true. This is true. Um, I thought there had been a. Oh, that's right. It was technically a DLC, wasn't it? For the coffee itself, with all the equipment, the coffee trees. But it was an unofficial DLC. I wonder if it's accessible. No, it wasn't. Um, what put the coffee trees in? Or did Dave scale them?